You're tuned in to BS with Joe, the podcast where common sense still makes sense. We break down the news, the culture, and the crazy, one blunt conversation at a time. Buckle up. This is going to be good. Okay, so imagine this. You trade on insider info and the SEC comes knocking. Fines, prison, life derails. But if you're in Congress, same info, same trades, no consequences.
Yeah, meanwhile, some members of Congress outperform hedge funds.
That's not democracy, it's privilege.
Yeah, and 70 to 80% of Americans won't ban it, yet reform keeps failing.
Now, finally, a breakthrough. The PELOSI Act has actually passed the House, and it just cleared the Senate committee. Welcome back to Against the Will, where we spotlight that Washington doesn't just ignore us, it does the opposite.
Yep. Like term limits. We want term limits. They don't want term limits. Recap. Episode 1 was background checks, 90% public support. Congress killed it. Killed it dead. Episode 2, insider trading. But it's the same reform, may have actually moved.
Yeah, this time, we might actually get something out of it.
Yeah, recent polls show 76 to 86% of Americans support banning lawmakers from trading stocks. That's about bipartisan as it gets.
The legislation, ironically named the PELOSI Act, is advancing.
In the House, it passed with a rare bipartisan support. And just days ago, Senate House Homeland Security Committee approved it on a 8-7 vote, and it now heads to the full Senate.
The bill prohibits lawmakers, and yes, even the president and vice president, from buying, selling, or holding individual stocks while they're in office.
Future presidents, 90 days to
divest.
Sitting lawmakers, 180 days. Profit forfeited.
Yep, they're not allowed to keep the profits.
Good.
This isn't a Band-Aid. It's actually for real for once. So why does it matter? Take Nancy Pelosi's household tracker. Shows 54 to 70% returns in 2024. The S&P was just 23%.
Double the S&P.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should just buy what she buys. Trades timed earlier.
Eerily well.
Eerily well.
Very, yeah.
Yeah. Trades timed eerily well. Like selling Microsoft right before
the
antitrust
hearings.
Yeah, that was back in the 90s.
And still, no accountability. Then, the COVID crash. Senators briefed privately on the fallout. What happened next?
Richard Byrne, up to 1.7 million sold. Kelly Loeffler, millions right after the briefing. David Pruitt, 250,000 trades, casinos before lockdowns. Results, DOJ probe.
No charges. Rob Breshenin campaigned on a trading ban. Once he was elected, $7.2 million in trades. What was his excuse?
My advisor handled it.
Meanwhile, the PELOSI Act is crawling forward. For years, accusations fell on deaf ears. The Stock Act of 2012 gave transparency, but the penalty was a $200 fine.
Now the PELOSI Act's momentum's Washington may actually act for the people for once.
Yeah.
If it passes, it's not just a requiem, it's a reform in motion.
We've seen 2 crises. Background checks, 90% support, stonewalled. Insider trading, 80% support, ignored.
But now, maybe not. If PELOSI Act becomes law, it proves one thing. The public outrage can still push back.
But if it doesn't, the question is settled.
Whose will is Congress serving? The people or just their own pockets?
We're going to find out with this Pelosi Act.